He's last hitting with auto attacks, and he's like, yeah, it's good enough. I mean, he could probably, jump forward and put some hurt back on a Big Fat GG, and then use his ult to heal back up. I'm surprised he's not playing more aggressively. Maybe he's afraid of Alistar, because you figure if Annie's level 6, she can make you get stunned for 2 seconds, then Alistar can make you get stunned for a second and a half, and then you just die. But I don't know. There's some situation of like, yeah, why not? Why aren't you being more awesome? But either way.
Looks like Corky left alone up top to farm right now. Malzahar back at base. He's going to take a little bit of time to get back. I believe they're both level 6, though. They are. So he's only going to really gain like a level or half a level and get to 7 on this one. Not too much that's going to hurt Malzahar, but he will get that lane push and be able to do whatever he wants. If he has to go back in the jungle, do something. He is going to choose to go back, not even so that means he definitely has an item that he wants to purchase, give him an upper hand in lane. A very big minion, or a regular minion wave coming up with Malzahar as he gets back to his lane. Good pushing by mid. Nobody's really taking damage there as they both get back to their lane. And it's just going to be a minion battle as they go back and forth, trying to get those last hits on. Let's see what the last hits are counting right now. We do have 48 in the hands of Big Fat GG. He is the highest for his team. The leader is Dyrus on EG's team on the bottom lane.
Split.
Yeah, they're really very split.
Yeah, oh no, wait. Double F has twice as many kills as St. Vicious, so GG. Although Kobe24 a little bit behind Dan Din, so maybe that makes up for it. These are very evenly split. This is the closest game I've seen this tournament. This is definitely going to be, I think I'm gonna say it and then be completely wrong. It's gonna be a long, drawn out, like super slugfest, awesome game. So, I think this is the game that like the fans really want to see for like, okay, who really deserves to advance here?
Yeah.
Because we had the drama with the remakes where EG did win the first best of 3, but they're plagued with issues. CLG did win that second game. There was a DC in there, but I think they really did outplay them that game. I think Game 1 and Game 2 are both very fair, and this Game 3 is shaping up to be extremely epic.
His Pat kind of giving away in the bush there.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder where I am.
Annie laying down some wards for CLG there, being very careful, allowing her to, again, push in her lane and be very aggressive. They don't have any wards on Dragon at this point in time, but they do have a ward in the bottom bush near the tower. CLG does on EG side, so they can use that for pushing in their lane as well. You always know you feel very comfortable when there's a ward in your lane. You can do a lot of damage and not have to worry about getting pinched in by the other team. You can see bottom lane, Dyrus taking a little bit of damage, and that's the thing you got to deal with. When you have Janna, she's a support, but she's not a constant healer. And Janna is going to
face check in the rush.
Clairvoyance there, going to face check once again. The pulverize to come out, the headbutt backwards, the volley. Oh, crystal arrow right into the mouth of Double Lift, and he could be taken down on this one. No transfer over to Vayne as she pops her ult, and it's not really going to be useful as they are probably going to be able to push this tower and get it to go, get a lot of damage on it. They notice that the minion wave is being pushed up quite far. They are going to lose those first 2 minions, which be outside of tower range. No, that siege minion is actually taking some hits. And we're going to have to see how that affects them up top. Malzahar taking a little bit of damage from Corky, but they're really just poking each other at this point in time. Nunu looking to go bottom, possibly Dragon. He did run into the jungle. And no, he's going for the blue. Possibly sees Alistar. Is there a ward up there? I do not see one, but he didn't place one either. So he's pretty much doing a quick check. And we'll have to see what they do. We can see the wards at bottom river and top river. 2 wards in top river for CLG at this point in time. And we got 1 down bottom right there, as you can see. And Annie placed that top one to keep herself safe. Malzahar and Corky just still going at it up top as everybody's pretty much rat packing around the jungle in 2s right now. It's always power in numbers. No stun up yet for Big Fat GG. And he was Nevermore right there by Salsa. They took a little bit of damage. Pretty much a fair trade, but it's going to be really easy for Salsa to just come back with this. He is potting right now, and he still has 2 left. So that's 600 HP that he's just going to be able to regain and keep his spot in lane.
Yeah, he's going to be in great shape. And he has a Catalyst anyway, and he's swaying, so he can always turn on that ultimate and gain a bunch of health back. So that's pretty fine. Alistar doing a great job here in the jungle. He's going to go ahead and pick up the golden buff for himself. He actually did go Madrid's Razors. It's pretty interesting to see that. And yeah, we'll see what they can do here. But Nunu now coming in to support Dyrus in the bottom lane. I don't think they have really strong initiation on this. They can Ice Blast, but that's about it. But he can always just give Dyrus that movement speed and the attack speed from Blood Boil and just go for it. So Dyrus playing really aggressively. Oh, it does say transfer into the wall. Jonna going to follow up with a tornado, and here comes Dan Din. And yes, that was a really good play. It was the tumble. Oh, and there comes Salsa out of
nowhere.
Yep, he's going down. Savage is not in good shape. He wastes Splash, which really was a waste. Great 2 pickups there. EG really showing some good moves there. Swaying around the back, and they didn't see it coming nearly in time or at all. Last time we saw Kobe24 take over a lane, he died for it, so you got to be careful on that one. But he might be okay here.
I think that was a slight miscall on Big Fat GG. Swain got down there before we even noticed, so Big Fat GG probably figured he backed real quick, was hiding in a bush or, you know, just grabbing some XP. A very nice pinch in on that turret. They were able to take him down really quickly, and some very much needed kills. Those 2 kills now 2-1 at 11 minutes and 50 seconds into the game. And we're going to see Epic kind of pull into the lead a little bit there. Turrets still up for everybody. Not one has been taken down. Corky up top. Could be pinched in here by Malzahar and Annie up top. We're going to see what they can do. Tibbers gets dropped right onto Westrice, and he goes down quickly. Malzahar was like, I'm coming. Oh, never mind, you got Tibbers.
Yeah.
So Annie definitely found Tibbers on that one, and she's seen her bear.
Yeah, she has found her bear Tibbers.
Yes.
And dead guy. So 24 taking over mid. Now last time he fought Sauce, again, he did die, but looks like he's gonna be okay this time. Big Fat GG gonna take over what minions he can. Gonna farm up some gold, and Tibbers is wearing a tuxedo, which is pretty freaking awesome. Just it's Tibbers in a tux. I mean, what do you want?
Of course. More ball than the Moo, I guess.
All right. I'm just sitting here watching Tibbers. Let's be fair here. Oh, but Swain is jumping on a Big Fat GG. The damage output's pretty nice. Drops her down to about 2/3, 3/4. Not too bad, considering he can heal himself afterwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a couple of minions here. Sauce doing some good work. Annie and Tarek still grouped up in the bottom, or sorry, Ash and Tarek. Ash still just has 3 Doors Blades and not much else. We have brought it back to 2 and 2, which is pretty good. Dyrus getting both kills for his team. It's pretty good news. Dyrus getting pretty far, even though he has the same exact items as this Ash. You see Dyrus rocking the 87 CS, Ash rocking 66 and no kills, so Dyrus is definitely farther ahead. Probably just saving up for that BF sword. I'm going to guess he's going to be doing just tons and tons of damage.
Malzahar back to his lane up top. Looks like Westrice kind of just hiding out in the bush, seeing if a quick initiation because he's not going to be able to see when he's going to Valkyrie on him, when he's going to try. The wards, however, preventing anybody from really coming around the backside, so it'll just be a tussle between those two. We're checking out bottom lane right now as Janna switches in for Vayne. And again, Dan Din giving away the red buff to Vayne. It's going to be very nice for his team. Very helpful as they take that on. Andy going up top. Looks like it's going to be a 3v1 versus Westrice here. Hotshot GG stays and gets the ultimate down. Pounded up by the Pulverize. And a quick pop back. And Kobe picks up that kill. A very nice job by Hotshot. Kind of stood there. And if I was Westrice, I would have been like, why is he standing here fighting me face to face in my Gatling? Oh, probably because his whole team is about to pinch me in.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to realize that's going to happen. Westrice kind of got overzealous in that situation. Stayed there. Really wanted a greedy kill. And, you know, was taken down for it. Something he'll definitely think about next time. But he's not doing too bad in lane. A very nice job by Dan Din to stop this one possibly. But the minions look like they're going to do some pretty good damage here. Shouldn't be enough to take down the tower if Dan Din can get to them fast enough. Annie in mid again to farm alone. As looks like Ash and Tarek on the bottom are going to be pushed back to the turret. The Nevermore just missing. Forced the flash out and blow his summoner spell. Also, Hotshot GG ghosting as well. Pretty much right now, but he's going to stay in his lane and get grab as much of that XP as possible.
He can get some of that back with E, so he's doing what he can there, getting a fair amount of gold. Oh, it looks like bottom lane, though. Chouster not in good shape. Dyrus pushing on, and yeah, we will not be able to be saved by St. Vicious. St. Vicious taking tons of damage still. Flashes back, I don't know why. And yeah, he just dropped really, really hard.
He was really looking for that dazzle in the turret.
Yep. Dyrus is picking up an assist that time. Looks like Janna managed to grab a kill there, so Janna rocking the 1, 1, and 3, and Dyrus, all the kills have been involving him, so he is in good shape here, picking up the kill on Chouster and St. Vicious. Doing some work. He's pretty much carrying this game. I mean, we saw earlier that it was pretty much Sauce doing it, or Westrice's Corky, but Westrice 0-2. It's all about Dyrus right now, and it's working quite nicely. Big Fat GG and Kobe24, you have kind of like the ability power champions getting the kills here. Hotshot is rocking a lot of minion kills, and he's got some assists, so he's got some decent gold there. Kobe24 not really able to chase down Westrice, but he's going to fill back now. Westrice spending a lot of mana. Of course, it doesn't matter when you're fighting against a Manamune, but what that's worth. But Hotshot, you know, you look at these minion kills, you've got, you know, 120 on Hotshot, 120 on Big Fat GG, you've got 112 Westrice, 104 Dyrus, like, the only big standout is 96 on Sauce versus 75 on Chouster, so there's the separation there. You've got a 20 difference, but honestly, the minions are aggregate almost identical. Both these teams have about the same amount of gold. Oh, and you thought he was pilling back. Hello, headbutt Pulverize. Ooh, but he cleansed just in time. I do not know if Malz has his ultimate. I look up there, and he does have the dot, so Malz did have ult. He just was not in range. The flash came out a little bit too soon, of course. Him having to waste that flash when he could not flash ult. That would have been the kill if he had it. a little bit unfortunate there. You see this Corki is running a flat MR Blues, which makes complete sense looking at how this game is going. Bottom lane, we hear Vayne. Yep, it's going to be a free golem for these guys. They actually took over and invaded and stole CLG's golem. So Epic is doing a great job this game. They're really pushing themselves forward and putting in some work here. And here we go, Westrise pushing in on to Hotshot GG. Not really getting a lot done though. He's not getting any of the damage that he needs. He does clear the mini wave, but Hotshot can really farm this one out. Look at that, just mass AoE spam going out. I'm a little surprised he uses the null zone when he's just killing minions. It's a little bit of a waste of gold, I think, but